my name is Isaiah Young, and what I do is I am an artist located here in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. You like? Huh? This is it, baby. Growing up, I was a doodler. I always drew on my math papers and stuff, and I always been drawing I've been drawing eyeballs forever since I was a kid, but I've always been creative since I was younger. So I'd probably say, I don't even know if artist is a term. I'd say more of a creative person, but I knew when I was an artist, I don't know, probably 5 years ago when nothing else worked. So I was like, let me just try this, and then became an artist. I kind of suck at drawing. It's more of the outcome. I couldn't draw like a horse if you asked me to. It'd probably be better than the average person, but I'm not that good at drawing. But I always knew I'm creative, I have to do something. I have to create, or I kind of get anxious. So just creativity in general. The reason I like using different things to create other than just paint and canvas is because paint and canvas has been done for thousands of years. And it's just it gets boring if you keep doing the same thing over and over. So I just got to keep, getting new things to do. I can't just I don't get how artists can keep repeating the same thing over and over. I just got to keep coming up with something new to keep me interested in what I'm doing. Usually I take my time on my paintings, but this one I can just do from memory, so it's not gonna take too much time. I usually use the projector right here. It's not cheating, I don't think so. I project an image though in painting. If someone buys my art, I don't really want them to, I want them to like it, that's about it. Just to hang it up. I'm not too into the idea of being all artsy and my pieces are crazy good or whatever. I just want people to like my art, that's about it, and to buy it. That's not a lie, but yeah, I just create because I have to, or not I have to, but I really want to, because I get it doesn't even have to be art, it can be music or beats or something, or I don't know, create something. Because it's you get all these creative juices in you and you gotta expend them somehow. So I just made this for Connor for free. It's kind of dumb, but he loves that stuff. It's really messy in here. Not crazy messy, but it's not clean for sure. So the way I make my art, or get the idea for it, would probably be and I'm religious, if you don't know. So in the Bible, there's you can flip to any page and you'll find a word. It doesn't have to be biblical, but I'll find a section if I don't know what I want to paint, and then it'll I'll get the idea. I have an astronaut piece over there, and I saw the word the torment of separation, and I was I want to paint that. So I was okay, an astronaut's really far away. So I kind of went with that, but I get the word first. Usually, and then or the title of the painting first, and then I'll get a picture that kind of matches it. I do a lot of animals, so usually it's an animal, but it's gonna represent kind of the saying. And the titles are really the main part of the piece that I like to do. The art could be almost anything, but if the title is super, almost comical sometimes, that's what I like. So get the title, usually find a picture for the piece, and then just make the piece. I don't use crazy expensive materials either. My paintbrushes are from the cheapest paintbrushes, and I could get higher quality ones, but I usually just destroy them, so there's no point doing that. Eyes are super easy to paint. Actually, eyeballs, not eyes. It's literally 2 colors and then some gray, and then it looks realistic. I'm the eye king. I've been painting eyeballs since I was like 6. All right, so how I kind of incorporate my religion into my pieces is almost every single piece is religious, or it's about like God and stuff in some way, or like an idea, like love thy neighbor or whatever. But the main thing is I include symbols in almost every painting. Not so much recently, but like the idea is still there. But like the last pieces over the like two or 3 years, I've used like the same. I've used the eye. So the eye symbolizes like omnipresence of God. So I put that in every painting. The clock, I use a clock. I have it tattooed right here with the number 7, or like 7 o'clock. That represents 7 as in like a perfect number. And then I usually incorporate a flower that has 7 petals. So I do that for also 7, as in that's like the complete number of God. I could have went with the $10.99 version, but I went with the $5.99. Same paint, it's just literally a different brand. You don't want to get that Walmart stuff though. That Walmart stuff is super liquidy. This it has no body, but this is very thick. Most pieces for me usually take 3 days to complete. That's like the average, maybe 2. But if it's longer than 3 to 4 days, I can't do it because I just can't spend it long on a piece. It will drive me crazy. No one is special. You're not special. Like I have a pet peeve with people who think like they're like crazy artists and they like make these abstract paintings and they're like so cool. It's like this has been done for 2,000, however many years, and it's people have seen it before. Like you're not some crazy artist. For myself too, like I don't know. I just don't think you're special because like there's millions of people doing art around the world. It's not to hurt anybody, but it's true. So keep your ego in check. My favorite media to utilize would probably be acrylic paint because it's so bright and it's literally like plastic in a can, and you can just kind of paint and it'll be like the pure color you want. Like I hate oils. I've only used them a couple times, but oils suck because you can't get the color you want. It's fine if you use oils, but I probably won't like you. Watercolor, I hate watercolor. Usually every other medium except acrylic. I love acrylic. Also I use like, I'm doing abstract stuff now. So different types of like raw canvas and stuff I like to use. I'm glad I can do this now and be messy in my studio because my apartment was a very bad place to do that. I had paint all over the floor when I left, and it was like stuck to all the carpet, and I had to cut up the carpet with scissors, and it took me hours to cut up all the pieces of acrylic that were on the carpet. And then I had to cut out a patch of the carpet because it had a huge stain on it, and I had to go into the closet and cut a section of the carpet out underneath the like door where nobody could see it, and then replace that section with that section. Yeah, they didn't see anything. I filled in all the thumbtack holes with toothpaste. Like I said, I have like, it's almost a creative, like you got juice. It's like you got energy to do a workout, and if you don't do it and you're used to it, then you kind of get jittery. That's kind of me with art. So if I don't paint for like a week, I mean, maybe not even paint. If I don't do anything creative for a week, I'll get built up like I have to make something. So when I paint, it's just kind of getting out like this juice that I have to. I don't know if juice is the right word, but I just have to get out this like creativeness. I don't know how, but I'll do it. Sweet. You'll find that freaking iPhones are almost better than like some cameras for taking pictures of art, because it's like, I don't know why, it just is. So what does my faith mean to me? That's like everything, because obviously in the Christian faith, you die and you go to heaven on some certain circumstances, belief in Jesus and all this stuff. I won't go into it too far, but that's kind of the reason I create and paint, is I feel like God kind of put me here to do this. Like I've tried other things before, like stock trading and all this, and it didn't work out. I feel like this is actually like, I feel good doing this, so, you know, it's a good way to spread the message, because I'm a quiet guy, so it's not easy to walk up to people and just talk about religion. I think for anybody, but me especially. So this is a cool way to do it, like undercover kinda. Like I said before, you're not special. Nobody is. We're all the same humans. We all do the same stuff. If you're a fashion designer, yeah, you look weird, you dress weird, but like no one cares. Everyone's worried about themselves. So don't get too big of an ego. We all do stuff, and like your family members care about you, but in the end, like not all this is gonna be gone. So, you know, do what you can now, but you know, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but that's kind of my pet peeve. Also, chiropractors are not real. Listen,